excellent soundtrack layered over J.K. Simmons' majestic voice with the intricate bending movements of past avatars is actually almost too much hype to handle all at once.
When I was a boy, my father, Avatar Aang, told me the story of how he and his friends heroically ended the 100-Year War.
Adore the ancient scroll-like design of our old cast. Good way to show that it's now history.
A society where benders and non-benders from all over the world could live and thrive together in peace and harmony.
Love this sweeping shot transitioning from the map to Republic City's entire cityscape. Really gives you a good perspective on the scope of this new location.
And like the cycle of the seasons, the cycle of the Avatar began anew.
I like comparing the Avatar to a sort of law of nature, as if it is just part of the world. The environment art is so insanely well done in this series.
The White Lotus has honored my family by coming. Thank you.
Immediately establishing how the White Lotus has changed over the years due to the 100-Year War and Iroh's influence.
Welcome.
Great way to show how chaotic Senna and Tonraq's lives are raising the Avatar, and this is actually used as a plot point for their characters in Season 2.
Korra, please come in here.
You gotta deal with it!
What a fucking entrance. She was an absolute legend from the first second we met her. Establishing Korra's proficiency in bending right off the bat, showing not telling. Breathtaking transition. And firebending training, the song that's playing right now, is one of my favorite tracks ever from this series. Jeremy Zuckerman, the composer, is an absolute genius. The compositing on the fire effects is so visually appealing in this series too. Love how intricate and quick the movement is in this opening fight. They really do a fantastic job utilizing the movements and stances that we've already seen established from firebending, but just turning it up a notch from The Last Airbender with more agile movements and uses, as well as faster-paced fights. Compared to the Agni Kai from the first few episodes of The Last Airbender, it's a much different game, built on the same foundation. Korra's fighting two of these airbenders off at the same time is really impressive.
She's strong.
Important for Katara to establish this, as she has more credibility with the audience.
Very well, Korra. It's time for you to begin your airbending training.
Yes! Finally! I mean...
Korra showing off some of that same goofy, eager excitement and optimism that Aang was so known for. They're not complete opposites, you know. Korra just kinda likes to fuck shit up first.
Naga, you should have seen it.
Naga is such a clever animal companion and combination. Just a perfect, cuddly girl that screams, "Oh my god, where do I get one?" Once again, the environment art and music make for an absolutely stunning combination.
Just taking Naga out for a stroll. Don't worry, we're not going far.
I really also enjoy how this sequence gives you a strong perspective on how isolated Korra is. Having to ask permission to even leave this tiny compound, which clearly annoys her, and then showing that they're not particularly near the rest of the southern tribe, definitely important for her characterization. Destroying the animation, as usual. Do you know how annoying it probably was to animate her 3 separate ponytails and extremely fluffy coat?
Are we hearing it? Are we hearing it? Oh, please, let me
Yes, Iki. As I've been telling you for the last 15 minutes, we are finally here.
As usual, Avatar is amazing at blending modern, real experiences in this fantasy world.
I've been reading all about your old adventures. I've been dying to ask you, what happened to Zuko's mom?
Well, Denora, it's an incredible tale.
Granddad, you look old. How old are you?
The writer's basically telling you to read the comics.
All I want is one child like me. A nice non-bender who doesn't blast wind in my face every 5 seconds.
Mommy, look! I'm a snowbender!
Clearly demonstrating what a nightmare parenting benders would be. Tenzin is characterized well from his first moments on screen as well.
Were Tenzin and his siblings this crazy when they were kids?
Kaya and Bumi certainly were, but Tenzin has always been, rather serious.
Having Kaya and Bumi ready as characters long before they're introduced, including their relationships with Tenzin, that's what we call good writing, folks.
You're supposed to teach me.
I'm sorry, Korra. Your airbending training is going to have to wait.
God, the lighting is so gorgeous in this scene. Studio Mir loves to flex. They nail the interior design of every place within each nation, so wonderfully unique in culture, and every location feels vibrant and different. Even the food that they're eating is distinctive.
But you also have a responsibility to teach me. Believe me, I'd be happy to find another airbending master, but you're the only one. We're stuck with each other.
Korra saying that they're stuck with each other is a very interesting way to portray their early relationship. They're not a normal fit personality-wise, and that's going to be a challenge for both of them going forward.
Absolutely not. The city is far too dangerous. Avatar Aang tasked us with keeping you safe while you mastered the 4 elements.
I get that, but I don't think keeping me locked up in this compound like a prisoner is what he had in mind.
The expression animation is also extremely detailed and fluid, very full of life and personality. An interesting phrasing here. Notice he doesn't state that Aang ever intended her not to travel the world. It definitely leaves room for that reveal later that Tenzin and her father ultimately decided to keep her in the South Pole, sequestered away. I believe that they already thought of this when writing this episode.
Bye, Gran.
Oogie? Yip yip.
So comforting to hear a yip yip. Nostalgic, even though Appa is sadly... You know what? Let's just move on. I like the little detail of Katara shedding a tear at Tenzin leaving. Kaya does note later on that she was all alone after Aang died, and that neither of her brothers moved to be with her as Kaya did. I think Katara wishes for her family to be closer and feels rather lonely, but due to Tenzin's duty to the world, inherited from Aang, and Bumi's intent on making his father proud by serving the United Republic as well, she rarely gets to see them.
Nice night for an escape, isn't it?
I have to leave. I have to find my own path as the Avatar.
I know you do.
Katara supporting this makes complete sense to me. She always knew what was best for Aang, when to trust him, and when to steer him in the right direction when he perhaps was taking things too fast, like when he was trying to induce the Avatar state. She knows that the Avatar needs to travel, immerse themselves in various cultures, be tested.
My brother and many of my friends are gone.
What a gut punch this is to hear. I love that they're not afraid to just hit you with this information either. It's the brutal reality of time. It never stops moving.
Wow. Look at this place.
Yet another absolutely stunning shot that does so much to establish the new environment that we've landed ourselves in, with the police blimps circling above, the new high-rise skyscrapers, and a level of industrialization that we haven't seen in this world before. However, it also makes a great deal of sense, as the world that we last visited was really right on the cusp of huge developments such as these, especially with the advancements made during the 100-Year War from both the Fire Nation and the Rebels. Thank you, Sokka.
I've never seen so many automobiles.
The cluttered Sotomobiles on the bridge is also an amazing signal for how far the world has come since the last Airbender. Love this really sacred moment that Korra has looking at Aang's statue. Shows how much respect she has for him. She's in awe, really.
Food first, then air temple. Watch it, Naga! Look out! Oops! Sorry about that. Excuse us.
The music! They immediately throw you into this 20s style atmosphere, and I absolutely adore it. Love the little run through of the city streets, as the architecture is so detailed. It very much looks like an amalgamation of 1920s Shanghai, Hong Kong, and New York City. A blending of cultures that is a wonderful analogy to what Republic City was meant to accomplish in the universe. You can also see designs from the Earth Kingdom, Fire Nation, and Water Tribes, not so much the air temples for obvious reasons, kind of blended and mixed together. Such genius world building and environment design.
We'll take one of everything, please.
That'll be 20 you want.
I don't have any money.
Then what good are you to me?
I know Korra seems stupid for even trying to get food, but this really shows you how little she knows about the world. She thinks everyone is supplied what they need, that everyone takes care of each other, everyone is doing okay, but the city is very individualistic by nature. Everyone is trying to get by, and they can't afford to be extremely generous to you. I'm sorry, I know it's like the 40th time I've said this, but God, if these environments aren't so damn gorgeous. Korra's face grilling this fish.
Do you live in that bush?
Yes, presently that is what I do call home. Took me a while to procure a bush that beauteous.
The little sparkle on the bush. It's cute, the little jokes like this that make this show feel like their own brand.
So there are a lot of you out here? I thought everyone in the city was living it up.
Hey, you got a lot to learn, newcomer. Welcome to Republic City.
Another great way to show how Korra misunderstands the world as a whole, and that the big city full of dreams is not always what's advertised, just like in the real world.
Stop! You can't fish here!
You best skedaddle.
These shows also do a wonderful job at capturing how basic life has changed, to where the gang was just grabbing food wherever they could, but when Korra fishes because she can't afford food, it's now against the law, and cops will chase her down. There's much less options for those not really bound to a particular address. Living on your sky bison is not really a feasible choice anymore.
The bending elite of this city have forced non-benders to live as lower-class citizens!
Great way to slowly introduce the main conflict in an episode already crawling with introductions.
Benders like this girl only use their power to oppress us!
What? I'm not oppressing anyone. You're oppressing yourself!
Korra inadvertently predicts the entire fault with the Equalist movement here, as they're unwittingly choosing another bender to control them and their opinions. Once again, the little detailed shops are nice touches. Love the hood ornament with the triple threats decal.
Mr. Chung, please tell me that you have my money, or else I can't guarantee I can protect your fine establishment.
And the bending gangs are not only another smart way to combine different cultures into new groups, but also to show specifically how benders extort non-bending citizens, as they were claiming earlier.
You're the only ones who are gonna need a hospital. And for your sake, I hope there's one nearby.
Who do you think you are?
Why don't you come and find out?
Ugh, I love her so much. Her confidence and willingness to throw hands is such a welcome change from Aang. I love how the gangster bends the water from out of his coat. It's a very great way to kind of tune bending to this very specific type of character and genre. The sound design is excellent in this scene. It's cut well, it's clean, and every hit has a huge impact.
You're not getting away!
And we also see how far Korra is willing to take fights. They get, violent. They almost died here, I feel like.
Cool, metal benders.
Such an amazing entrance showing the advancements of metal bending and how it has affected the modern world. The concept of the police force specializing in it is not only such a cool idea, but also very fitting.
What do you mean I'm under arrest? Those are the bad guys over there. They were smashing up a shop.
From the looks of it, you smashed up a lot more than that.
Wait, you can't arrest me. Let me explain.
You can explain yourself all you like down at headquarters.
Korra learning that the police don't necessarily care about your intentions. The detail in Korra's back muscles. Korra just straight up kicking this dude away in the face. Also, it's so obvious how much great post-production was done on this. You could see the camera moving around and blurring, almost like there's someone actually filming the scene to make it more chaotic. Ugh, every bit of work plays into this show in such a major way. It's so impressive on every level. So cool to see how easily metal benders are able to traverse the city. I love how many different uses they find for it. Whoa! That is a crazy amount of water for her to just casually bend back. They definitely portray her raw strength well in this episode. Adore this track. Not only is the music so fitting, but Zuckerman also takes real big risks with his arrangements with the chaotic assortment of notes on these horns. Toph's statue outside the police headquarters to signal her involvement. The design of this interrogation room is also pretty clever. Very tight and dark with cold metal surrounding them and no windows in sight. Feels very claustrophobic and seems like it'd be subtly good at helping perps talk.
Avatar Aang and your mother were friends. They saved the world together.
That's ancient history. And it's got diddly squat to do with the mess you're in right now. You can't just waltz in here and dole out vigilante justice like you own the place.
Mindy Sterling is honestly the best casting possible for Lin Beifong. Her harsh, cold tone works so well for this character. Also, great character design with the scars that clearly have a very specific backstory. The writers really plant a ton of seeds early on, and it's wild to say that this show wasn't well planned out, even though the villains aren't the same every season. Like, clearly they had a lot ready from the get-go.
Sorry, I got a little sidetracked on my way to see you.
This expression is hilarious.
Lin, you are looking radiant as usual.
Cut the garbage, Tenzin.
Hinting at the bit of tension between these two. Korra's extremely petty face. And then Lin's face. God, the animators deserve an award for this show. Adorable platypus bear.
Katara agreed with me that I should come. She said my destiny is in Republic City.
Don't bring my mother into this!
That's a little Katara moment in itself there.
Being cooped up and hidden away from the world isn't helping me become a better avatar. I saw a lot of the city today, and it's totally out of whack. I understand now why you need to stay. Republic City does need you, but it needs me too.
Korra makes an excellent point about why she feels she should be out here. Definitely characterizes it much differently than just teen angst or feeling stuck or suffocated. The Airbending kid's natural love of Korra is so wholesome.
I have done my best to guide Republic City towards the dream my father had for it. But you are right. It has fallen out of balance since he passed. I thought I should put off your training in order to uphold his legacy. But you are his legacy.
The very beginning of Tenzin accepting that he is not his father and cannot be his father by allowing Korra to help him achieve the vision Aang always wanted for the city and not resolving to take it all on his own shoulders. He will never be Aang, and he shouldn't try to be.
You're the best!
Yay!
Jesus, Korra's strength is always astonishing to witness.
Yes, I am definitely here to stay, but honestly, I don't exactly have a plan yet. See, I'm still in training, but look, all I know is Avatar Aang meant for this city to be the center of peace and balance in the world. And I believe we can make his dream a reality.
Janet Varney does an excellent job voicing Korra. She sounds so earnest and naive here, embodying that excited, new-in-town, previously sheltered vibe and sound. And she also so easily conveys Korra's compassion, and how even though she's been, kicking ass this episode, she does truly believe in Aang's vision, and she just doesn't know how to go about it yet. A wonderful speech to start off her arc that says so much about her character.
I look forward to serving you.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you, Republic City.
Come on. How do you want to handle this?
So, the Avatar has arrived early. It looks like we'll have to accelerate our plans.
And a perfectly terrifying introduction for the main villain. Like, seriously, Amon is horrific. Thank you to Steve Bloom for this amazing performance and the excellent sound design that accompanies this intro. I also really love how this is paired with Korra's optimism about her new position in life, juxtaposing that confidence and excitement with Amon's terrifying presence and soon-to-be violent intervention in her life is a great way to start off the arc that she has over this first season. Or even the show as a whole, really. If you enjoyed this video, consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/PosiTVty. That's PosiTVty. There you get all of these videos before they come out on YouTube. You get to choose exactly what you want to see on the channel, and you get the unedited essays so you can hear all of my mistakes and the things I choose to edit out before I do so. But I appreciate all of the support you provide to me on YouTube as well. Any bit of engagement helps. Watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. I thank you for all of it. I appreciate you being here, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I will see you for the next video. Please let me know what you think it should be. Bye-bye.